Thank you.
Can you state your name for the camera, please?
Isabel Perez.
Isabel, you survived one of the most tragic cases in American history. Tell us what that was like. Why is that funny? Why are you laughing?
Nothing. Guys, come here.
Surprise.
Bet you're a little confused.
Yes, hello. If you're here because Jack the hiker brought you here, welcome.
But if you are joining us for the first time, we have a lot to catch up on.
I won't tell anybody. Please let me go.
I'm Piper De Palma. I'm the writer and director of Jane's Bachelorette Weekend.
I'm Izzy Rojas. I helped Piper create the story, and I'll be bringing the film further to life as the lead actor.
And I'm Jack, the producer, Ruefully, and we can't wait to get this film off the ground for you.
But we really need your help.
Let's break it down.
Jane's Bachelorette Weekend follows a lesbian couple and their 3 friends on a bachelorette trip to Joshua Tree National Park.
But they never come back.
14 years later, a camcorder is discovered, revealing the horrors of the friends' final days.
So our film begins with this freshly discovered personal camcorder footage.
Then it ends with an exploitative documentary made about the murder case through the lens of this newly uncovered footage, the murderer's surveillance tapes, and the victim's loved ones.
Family interviews splinter the truth, parents mourn, lies come to the surface, and just when we think we know how it ends, a single survivor speaks up.
Some comps we've been throwing around are Creep, Paradise Lost, and the Blair Witch Project.
And look, we know the world is a violent, vicious place. So why choose to make a film in a genre perpetuating more horror? Well, questioning that impulse is exactly what gave Piper the idea for Jane's Bachelorette Weekend.
I was inspired to write this film one night when I was watching a docuseries about Gabby Petito. I sat there with a glass of wine, glued to 3 hours of heartbreaking interviews and gruesome evidence, and when it ended, I immediately looked up another true crime series. That's when I realized my chosen industry and its audience has an insatiable appetite for women in peril. We devour these stories, and I want to give audiences what they think they want, which is 5 hot girls in the desert fighting for their lives, but also force us to confront why we crave these stories in the first place.
Piper wanted to open up a dialogue, and as narrative filmmakers, that's how we do this. Jane's Bachelorette Weekend, being a found footage horror film meets true crime documentary, forges a terrifying breed of horror because it's a type of horror that might leave you more scared of your own interests and impulses. But less understandable is the issue of representation in all of this exploitation.
According to the CDC's National Intimate Partner and Sexual Violence Survey, non-Hispanic American Indian and Alaska Native females experienced the second highest rate of homicide in 2020. Not only to mention that these cases often go unreported or unsolved. So, why has only one major network produced only one major series involving even one fraction of these communities?
This is called missing white woman syndrome. It's the phenomenon that the only missing or murdered people that get any news coverage involve cis white women. I felt the only way we could comment on this issue was by using the trope to comment on itself. It's a part of our strategy to make the loudest statement possible.
That's why we truly believe we're going to make an impactful horror film, because we believe that we can successfully conversate with the same audience that will prop us up, without ostracizing or alienating them.
We need to start an important conversation, and we need to make Jane's Bachelorette Weekend, but we can't make it without you.
Indie filmmaking is scrappy and hard. We're working with a micro budget, so every dollar goes directly into production, into camera equipment, the desert locations, the performers, and the vision that will make this film both possible and impactful.
By supporting this project, you're not just funding a horror movie, you're helping create a film that flips the horror genre on its head.
So join us and help bring Jane's Bachelorette Weekend to life. Together we can make something meaningful, terrifying, and unforgettable.